What's going on, guys? Zuma Guy Garage with another video for you guys. So this right here is a little different type of video. I have a little cabin fever. I've been stuck in the house for a while. The weather still sucks. So we are going to be setting up a camera setup for my helmet, potentially for motovlogging. I'm not too sure yet what I'm going to do with it, but I definitely want to capture some different types of angles and some different types of footage for you guys, just to make the channel a little bit more interesting, bring a different type of aspect to the channel. So in this video, we're just going to be setting up a camera mount or motovlogging setup for our helmet. So let's jump right into it. The first thing you're going to need if you're trying to do this is a full face helmet. So this is my new to me Shoei GT Air 2 helmet. Very beautiful, new windscreen. If you can see in there, I got a pin lock for you know, anti-fog and stuff like that. But the helmet's very nice, and the most important thing, it's a full face helmet. I typically ride with the dirt bike helmets. The dirt bike helmets are nice because it lets a lot of air in there. You got the goggles and stuff, so you can remove them and stuff pretty easily. But there's a bunch of wind noise, like for the visor and stuff. It catches all the wind, and you can hear all that stuff. So you don't want that. You want a full face helmet with the cheek pads, the chin guard and stuff. So it can be very quiet when you're getting your audio. Next, you're going to need a mount or a way to mount the camera to your helmet. So this right here is a mount that I had 3D printed up for me. And this right here is for the GT Air 2. So it's made specifically for this Shoei GT Air 2. And you can see it is molded to fit. And the next thing you're gonna need is a camera. So this right here is Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I love this camera. I've been using it for, I don't know, almost about a year now, and it's great. It's been really good to me. So we're gonna use the Ace Pro 2. Oops. It's really rugged. So typically a camera setup is consisted of, you know, your camera, some type of mount or rig, and a mic. So in this case, these newer cameras that came out, Insta360s and stuff like that, they have a Bluetooth system built into it. So you don't need the wired mic anymore. So what we're going to be using to replace that is a comm system. So this right here, oops, take this out, is a comm system. Allows me to talk on the phone or get GPS directions, stuff like that. But the most important thing about it is that it has a mic and it's Bluetooth compatible with the camera. So I'm able to use the comm system as the microphone for the camera. So that's a game changer right there. So pretty much the system is going to be wireless. I'll be able to take the camera on and off without having to undo any wires, which is going to be fantastic. The last thing you're gonna need is, I got a bag of these arms, just ordered them up from Amazon. They're just a couple mounts, a couple extension pieces so you can, you know, extend it out a little bit more. And that's pretty much it. And you just want to clean the area where the mount is going to go. Feel that tape. You only want to put this thing down once, so just make sure, you know, take your time. And all right, now just get the camera mount lined up the best you can. Apply some pressure on it. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to throw a clamp on this thing and let this sit here for a little while. All right, guys, so some time has went by, and I'm going to take the mount off, and it is relatively straight. But yeah, so it's up there. So this is the GoPro like little dongle thing. Pretty much comes with like all those GoPro accessories and action cameras. That clips right into there, and my clip has a magnetic mount, so it goes right on to here. All right, and that's it. The camera is officially on. But as you can see, the camera is pointing down. So if the helmet is straight, the camera's down on that angle. And this is why you needed these extension arms. All right, so now your eye level is level, and now the camera can be pushed back, and now the camera is level as well. So when you're looking at it, it's not pointing at the ground. The camera is nice and level. All right, so right here is the FOD Sport comm system that I'm going to be using. Right here we have the 2 comms, so I'm going to pull one of these out. So this is a 2-pack for obviously 2 different helmets. And then we're going to pull out one box. In this little box, we have, this is the ear pieces, the earphones, and connected to it is a little mic. So we can use this one, and here is another mic that we also can use, that we might be using, but I'm not 100% sure yet on what setup I want to go with. Got a little donut. Let's grab the helmet. What we're going to do is just disconnect these chin pieces. Nice and easy. And pop that off. There we go. All right. Put that in. Then we're going to squeeze this on the best way we can. That's on. That's not going anywhere. Maybe I could put this right in here. Come on. Then I can snug that down right there where it belongs. Go in your home. There it is. Right there, guys. Then I have so much room in here to stick these cords, so I'm not worried about that. Look at, that's perfect right there. All nasty in there. There it is right there in its new home. So then I'm going to run this cable right here. Let's see how I should do this. Should I run it around the back of the helmet? Does this piece come off? Yes, it does. Stick this in there. Good, good, good. Speakers are in. All right, that's good. And then lastly, just put your pads back in. Come on, baby. All right. All right, guys, so we have the helmet all set up with the Bluetooth and everything connected. So now what is left to do is power this thing on. Make sure that's up there. Let's power this thing on and then see if we can connect this to our thing. So back to the instruction book, Bluetooth. I have like a million devices on my Bluetooth. All right, so what we're gonna do is hold this for 3 seconds to enter peering mode. So right there. Three, and then right there it just popped up. PR1, FOD Motorsports. Put some music on. All right, so now that's all broken into. Let's connect this thing to the Bluetooth. Where's it at? Oh no, it has its own window. I'm sorry. Right there, there's the headphones. And then we're going to, again, hit the 3 seconds on the side of the helmet. It is right there. Just popped up, click that right there. It just told me on my headphone the device is connected. So there, right there, it says right there, FOD Sport connected. And as you can see, now, let's go back. So when we're talking, there's a green bar at the top of the screen, and that is actually coming from my helmet, from my mic. So That is awesome. So now we can get some crispy audio from the helmet, and that'll be sick. So guys, as you can see, we successfully installed the whole chin mount on this thing. Let's get this thing all set up so you guys can see. And there it is. I got the Bluetooth, I got the chin mount, we're level, and that's gonna be sick, bro. There we go, just like that. So, trust me, some new videos coming soon with this new setup. Thanks for watching, guys. If this video was helpful or you learned something new, you already know what to do. Drop a comment, hit that like button, and the subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace. So sick.